A former Mandeville City Council member died suddenly last year, leaving a big void, not only for her family, but for the carnival group she founded with a group of friends.
Well, control of that group has been contentious, and it raises some of the same concerns about the state's unsecured business filings raised earlier this year in another Katie Moore investigation. Here she is with a follow-up.
Friends and family say Carla Buchholz was the life of every party.
She's Mardi Gras all the time.
The one-time Mandeville City Council member lived Mardi Gras full-time after she and a group of friends created a marching crew a little over 10 years ago called the Goddesses of Fun and Merriment.
They got together and started their own group from scratch.
Somebody kind of needs to be the captain and of the organization, and so I nominate her.
Carla took the nod from her close circle of friends and ran with it, organizing nearly a decade of promenades on Bourbon Street every Friday before Fat Tuesday.
Carla created a first-class organization. We had our own photographer, our own jazz band.
But a year ago, everything changed. Carla had a heart attack and suddenly passed away.
When she passed away, it was just devastating to everyone.
And I was devastated, absolutely devastated.
These were women that I was expecting to lean on when, when the doctor came out and told me your wife is gone. I just, okay, now I got to go home and pick up pieces.
We decided to go to meet the other board members and grieve together, console each other. And when we arrived, there was a board meeting in process.
Without Carla, 4 board members of the Goddesses remained. And days after Carla died, Kim Dubose was ready to take over to move the organization forward.
Carla was a dear friend to all of us, and if it was too hard or too sad to continue on without Carla, I respected that. But we did not want to shut down the organization. We wanted to keep it going.
But Linda and Colin insist Carla was ready to shut it down before she died, and that's what she would have wanted.
At the time, we had 27 members, and it would have required, because the cost of everything had gone up, we would have needed 70 members.
2 board members wanted to shut the Goddesses down, and 2 wanted it to continue. There was no succession plan and no bylaws.
It doesn't appear that there was ever a formal decision made.
The decision that I would say would be made is she wanted to shut the organization down, and we did not. And that's how it ended, and that's why she said, well, I'm going to resign then.
Linda says she never formally resigned. They adjourned both meetings without making a decision. Linda started making moves to shut it down, and Kim made moves to take it over. Linda sent out this email to the members on August 18th, 13 days after Carla had died. It reads, quote, "Our day of fun and merriment has officially been canceled." And she started refunding the members' money.
We knew nothing about her sending the people their money back. She didn't have the right to do that without discussing it with the rest of us.
So that same day, Kim filed paperwork with the Louisiana Secretary of State to take control of the organization. Business records filed in 2017 listed Carla as the owner-president of the Goddesses, Linda Funchess, executive vice president, and Kim Dubose, vice president. But records show on August 18th of last year, Kim filed paperwork to take Linda off and listed herself as president.
The funeral was on a Friday, the meeting was on a Wednesday. By that Thursday, it had been taken over.
As we revealed in a previous investigation, the Louisiana Secretary of State doesn't verify whether someone has the right to change business documents in the state. The only way to secure business filings is to apply for a PIN number through the Secretary of State's secure business filing process.
With her saying she was resigning and shutting down the organization and sending everybody their money back, I just assumed, okay, well, she's out.
Again, Linda says she never resigned.
You got to have some kind of legal document saying, okay, I'm resigning. take my name off of this incorporation paperwork.
Kim also took control of the bank account using those Secretary of State documents, removing Linda and Carla from it. She says she, Carla, and Linda were all previously authorized account users for the Goddess's account.
All our members who were refunded their money sent it all back in, and we proceeded to move forward.
But it's gotten ugly. Colin and Linda believe Carla would have wanted to shut it down, and Kim feels the opposite.
The Goddesses expanded their membership back over 70 people, and they held their event here at their usual spot this year. However, they say Colin parked a U-Haul truck right here underneath the balcony where they usually celebrate. Here are some pictures of it.
They falsified records with the Secretary of State when they told them that Linda and Rose had resigned, which they never did.
Rose was the other board member who wanted to shut it down. Colin filed a complaint with the Mandeville Police and Louisiana State Police about how Kim changed the state business and bank documents to take control, he says, without permission. Both of those agencies declined to press any charges.
I would not have gone on there and done anything if they would have told me I couldn't have.
Linda says Carla never would have wanted it to play out this way, with lifelong friendships lost from an organization that brought them so close together.
She was an incredible friend, and I'll always treasure the memories we've had together.
Kim says the members just want to move past it and make new ones. Katie Moore, WWL Louisiana.
The Louisiana Secretary of State would not do an interview with us for this story.
Since Katie's last report, about 100 more businesses have signed up to secure their filings, but those 1,600 filings are still a tiny fraction of the tens of thousands of filings that remain unsecured.